Evaluation question number 3.
What kind of media institution might distribute your media product and why? A production company in the film industry is vital because they are responsible for many aspects, sometimes even funding a project.
Basically, they assist in the budgeting, scheduling, scripting, casting and more.
However, they are also responsible if anything were to go wrong on the film, such as injury or damaging of the set. We decided to make our own film company as we wanted to be original and our film is unique. Also, we didn't want to run into any copyright issues, such as if we used the Endgame logo, we might have run into difficulties where they wouldn't have wanted us to reproduce this.
Our film company acts as both a production company and a distribution company. This is because we had the resources and also because we wanted to take an active role in exploring different aspects of the film industry.
Our film opening company is called The Joy of Films. We chose this because we felt it reflected the fact that young people like us can enjoy being creative with film. It's also a clever pun, as my name is Joy.
Our actual film company logo may seem boring to some compared to logos at professional film companies, such as Film Nation.
A logo needs to be appealing to drag the audience into it. It's also similar to marketing a product. For this reason, we chose to use colours in the logo, such as black and white, which matched the dark colour scheme of the film.
And also, the flower motifs around the logo link to the theme of joy and youth. It also separates the film company logo from the film opening's credits. A distributor sends out a film for audiences to watch. They decide where and when the film is shown and they also promote it. The process they go through is firstly, determine how many copies they're going to distribute. Secondly, preview the film to prospective buyers. Thirdly, send the film to the cinema. Next, the cinema would show the film, and then once the film has been shown in the cinemas, it would be sent back to the distribution company and the payment would be agreed. In smaller budget films, more steps may be necessary.
For our media product, we acted as the distributors by posting it onto several different social networking sites, such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and YouTube. This was because we don't have the authority and funding to distribute the film into cinema.
If we were to complete the whole film, we would distribute it through a small distribution company, such as Artificial Eye, as they are a distributor of independent films and are also based in the UK.
For a film such as ours, we would receive funding from personal sources, such as saved up money, or if we were to go through a young filmmakers programme, they would provide a bursary.
If we were a professional company, we would get outside funding from investors and other production companies, such as DMG Entertainment.
It is quite common for films to acknowledge their producers and directors as one of the first credits. This is because they were vital to the film-making process. We adopted this aspect.
It is also common for films to place their main actor in the first set of credits, as sort of a marketing technique, particularly if the actor is famous, such as the film The Silence of the Lambs with Jodie Foster.
As we did not compose original music, we felt that the morally correct thing to do was to acknowledge the composers. This is a typical convention of any film.
Our title appears at the climax point of the film opening, at the height of suspense. This is a convention we took from psychological thrillers.
This technique blocks the flow of time, causing the audience to worry or be curious, such as in the film Looper.
To deceive the audience, we placed another credit at the end, along with the suspense music. Other films that would be released in the same way would be amateur films, such as student films, films made by university students.
But if we were an established company, such as Universal or Disney, we would have the funding and the resources to make a cinema release.